everybody, and welcome back to the Controller Cult's playthrough of Pokemon XG Next Gen. So, what just happened? Did my aspect ratio just suddenly, like, switch? That was weird. Anyways, last time my aspect ratio playing games with me? It is playing games with me. Can I fix that? Give me a second here. Graphics. Aspect ratio. Force 4:3. There we go. It was like it was playing games, right? We don't want that. I think I gotta be on this one. Ah, I did it correctly. Look at me go. Anyways, welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since the last video. I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I did go. I returned to work, which is, you know, very broadly positive. I love my job, and it's good to have a job again, but it's also made me very tired, and then we were busy last weekend, and then I was sick. So sorry, we were out. A machine part, you said, right? I think I was giving like a Shaggy voice. Zoink, Scoob. That's terrible. Matthew Lillard would be so disappointed in me. Oh, good God, Matthew Lillard would be so mad at me. Here it is. This is it. Here you go. V, obtain the machine parts. But yeah, so I haven't been feeling great, and now it's like been another week, and I feel better. You know, I got the house cleaned today, which it's like actually like properly cleaned for the first time in a while, and it's nice out, so I was able to open windows and everything. That's great. It's a rare item, that machine part. It took a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Colin, doing? He explained what had been happening to Pear, because I'm not allowed to speak. Ha! The HQ Lab's director was abducted by some goons with shadow Pokemon? I've been through something like that before, but who would have thought it'd happen again? Hope the lab's director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. There's something on the TV. Breaking news. An unidentified gang swarmed the Pokemon HQ lab and abducted Professor Crane. We have reports that one of the perpetrators used a shadow Pokemon during the raid. We'll keep you posted. How the fuck do any of you know that? This was not released to the public. Who's the leaker? Who's the mole? I can't believe this. Jovi, are you the fucking mole? Are you the fucking... This crazy child. Anyways, so yeah, we have some shadow Pokemon. We've got our Espeon, our Zigzagoon, our Tailo, our Meryl, and our Poochyena. So, just for context, what I'm going to be doing... Oh, we have Peck now. What am I doing going forward is I'm going to... When I purify a Pokemon, if I need its nature changed, I'm going to change it off screen using PK Hex. And then I'm going to there's a certain point in the game where the difficulty, like, it goes up. At that point in the game, I'm going to start EV spreading my Pokemon, but I'm not going to bother trying to EV train them now. Just in case you guys thought so. Yeah. So I think that's just like a good opener. Like, I've been sick and now I'm not, and now we got our parts and we're good to go. Yeah. Oh, V, could you wait just 1 second? I found some memos I wrote with the director. I think you should have them, V. I don't want your fan fiction. Oh my gosh. You guys wrote so much. Well, what are the odds I read this and it's all smut? They'll give you basic information about shadow Pokemon. Sure. I'd like you to read them over at least once. I don't want to. They do give useful information if you haven't played the game before, but I have. So it's not actually that useful to me. No, I should go heal my Pokemon. That's probably, like, a really good idea. And we had a PC there too, which is nice. Sorry. I keep losing my train of thought because people keep talking and then I have to do dialogue. I got a new phone recently. Mom, where the fuck are you? You in this other room? Oh, hi. Welcome back, V. Was Jovi well behaved?
We really aren't like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us.
Do you guys remember that from the last episode? I hope you do. I hope we all can remember.
Oh no, really?
I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? She just does not care. Y'all were almost mugged? Okay, but where's my stuff? The end of the machine parts are lovely.
Thank you. With this component, we could get down to the finishing touches in the purified chamber. I shake this down to the purified chamber on the ground floor now. Ooh, Jovi will take it.
Stop speaking in the third person, you're 8.
Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it.
I don't think Jovi can do shit, man.
V, how is your shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progresses if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0?
No.
Oh, by the time the purified chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart. But that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state.
Okay. So we're cults now.
If the purified chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the ceremony using a different process. There is a village called Agate. In the village is the Relic Stone, which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state.
It's a really specific use for a stone. Like, hey, we have a stone here. It's been there for thousands of years, and it's useful for this specific thing that's happening now. That feels like a plot contrivance.
It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear, but I also think it's something that only you can do.
Yeah, because I'm 10. Very capable.
Well, dear, will you go to Agate Village?
Sure, anything to get away from Jovi. That stupid child whom I hate.
Thank you. You know, V, I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable.
Sure. I just want to get away from my sister. This whole quest is because my sister's annoying as shit.
Agate is southeast from here, but it's not very close. Go see a man named Egan there.
Okay.
The Relic Stone, which is used for the purification ceremony, is under the care of Egan. I will get in touch with him so he knows you're coming, V. I will do my best to get the purified chamber finished while you're gone. Please be careful.
Okay. I'm sorry to say, I got a new phone, which, you know, is fine, but it... Oh, God. I'm so sick of technology, man. That's the point I'm trying to make here. I wanted a flip phone. I saw on YouTube that there's a Samsung folder, not the Z Flip or the Z Fold, where it's like just a giant touch screen that folds down a hinge in the touch screen, which seems just like you're asking for trouble. But it's like a flip phone that you can install like Discord and Spotify and stuff on. But it has buttons, and it's I want one of those. But I live in Canada, and those are not currently compatible with Canadian networks. So I love this town. I think it's just super well designed. We are going to go see Egan, but there's a shitload of hidden items in here that are very important. Also, nicknames. No. No, you're not the nicknamer. Nicknamer's somewhere else. But like, yeah, this one has a lot of like little twists and turns, which I like quite a bit, and it means there's a lot of hidden items. But anyways, so basically, I have a new Samsung, which is, you know, great, whatever. New Samsungs are cool. But it's just like, oh my gosh, there's so much AI garbage crammed into my phone now that it wants me to use. And I'm like, what? Why? It's truly awful. It's like, do you want to use Gemini? Do you want to use Galaxy AI? I'm like, no. I want to take calls and send text messages, and that's it.
My tailor brings me berries from there every day. Here, I'll share some with you. Ooh, yachi berry, babiri berry, cherry berry. All of which... No, mega berry, okay. Landsat berry. I don't know what a Landsat berry does. I know what all these berries do. Dosha. Okay, now we're getting to berries where I don't know what they do. I know what berry juice does. What does a Landsat and a Dosha berry do? I have a rare candy. That's actually helpful. Dosha weakens one shadow move. Landsat ups critical hit ratio. That's why I don't know what they do. They're not real. Or they're real, but they're made up for this game. Which I'm completely fine with. I was just like, oh man, what did they do? I pride myself on knowing a lot of these things. This is where I want to go? Yes. Name Raider. Cause my Espeon, I also made it a girl. What are we gonna name her? Oh, naming is hard. So, you know, I'm gonna name it Amity after my cat. Because Espeon's cat-like. Yes, Amity is okay. It is vastly superior than before. Because Amity is actually in the room with me right now. But like, why is there so much, AI slop? Why? I don't know. And then we're gonna call this one Chip. Oh, oops. We're gonna call this one Chip. As for why, I had a Zigzagoon in an Emerald run I did on YouTube many years ago named Chip. And I've liked the name for them ever since. Now I can... No, I don't go behind it that way. There's one item I always have a hard time getting to because I forget where it is, and it's because you get to it this way. Look at that. TM51, which normally would contain Overheat, but here contains Helping Hand, which is very useful. The game is starting out by giving you... Okay, we should have a battle, and if... I'll give you something nice. Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna read every line of dialogue. I'm gonna read dialogue for, like, people, but not just, like, randoms that I'm battling. If that makes sense. So anyways, I gave Amity a timid nature in order to boost her speed and lower her attack, because she's not gonna be a physical attacker. That's but yeah, I'm just so tired of like AI stuff, and it's I don't even like object to it in the sense of like, oh man, if you want to use ChatGPT as Google, like, I'm not gonna stop you, but I don't like it when that's now the selling feature on phones and stuff. So I really would like a phone that does less, or tries to do less, and is just like really clear and simple. Oh, but I know that won't happen. Ah, most impressive indeed. And then she just collapses. Oh my god, I gave her a heart attack. Here are this, I promise you, is your prize. TM09, which normally contains something. Thunderwave. That's great. Thunderwave is great, especially for a game like this, because Thunderwave is a form of speed control, because if you didn't know, paralysis lowers your opponent's speed by 50%, but Thunderwave is also, a status condition also increases the chance of capture. So it's very useful. And there's, in this cave, I believe, more items. Yep. A Soothe Bell, super useful for friendship. Evos. TM11, which normally contains Sunny Day. But here, Will-O-Wisp, so another one. And this woman who teaches moves to Pokemon. Draco Meteor, Protect, Wide Guard, Encore, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Pump, Edge Snarl, Taunt, Rain Dance, Sunny Day. So, really useful set of moves here. We are gonna learn Protect on Amity. Amity already knows how to use Protect. Well, I forgot.
So does Chip. Probably should have looked at their moves. Encore. And then no one can learn the punch moves yet. But that'll be useful later. So that's good. I do, so far, in terms of use, Poochyena is going to be our least useful one. But Talo and Meryl are going to be helpful. At least for the early game. I have no idea what our team is going to be. If I was playing the base XD, I'd be like, oh yeah. I know exactly. Uh-oh, there seems to be this one Pokemon that has no its heart to you. Some time ago, it was used it was used in Coliseum, which was the prequel. And if I was playing base XD, I'd know exactly what Pokemon I'd be coming up on, and I'd be like, this is the team I'm gonna make. And I actually have a team planned for my playthrough of XD. But for XG, I can't remember. So he thinks there's a Wailord flying in the sky. Does anyone know what he thinks he actually saw? Or what he actually saw? I'll tell you. Because I don't know if it's ever confirmed that he saw it. Or what he actually saw. But what he actually saw is what's the word I'm looking for? He actually saw a the boat at the beginning from the opening cinematic. Anyways, this is basically like a retirement village. Oh gosh, there's no path out of the village this way. Whoa, don't start on me like that. Are you looking for a battle with me? You're on. I'm feeling frustrated, so I'll take it out on you. That's healthy. I think. I love all the music in this game. So one thing that I think the game tells you in the creator memos, but I'm going to tell you guys myself, is shadow moves are all shadow moves are super effective against. Oh my gosh, their hearts are opening really fast. What the heck? That's awesome. All shadow moves, though, are super effective against non-shadow Pokemon. They're also all not very effective against other shadow Pokemon, which means using shadow Pokemon to help you catch shadow Pokemon is helpful. Oh, Rage Mode. That's something that I can tell you guys about. So Rage Mode is basically what happens when a shadow Pokemon goes fucking crazy. It's like, holy shit, I'm gonna lose my marbles. What a way to put it, Colin. It's like, holy shit, I'm losing my marbles, man. And you have to call to it, which replaces the run feature here. I'll show you. This tail is in Rage Mode. So call here. I'm pointing to it. You can't see where I'm pointing, but if the call thing is right here, and it does it has two functions in the game. It either will get a Pokemon out of Rage Mode because it like hears your voice and it's like, oh man, I'm okay. Or it can also wake up a sleeping Pokemon, which is quite useful to just have like a command that does that. So it also, when you do call a Pokemon, it then get them out of Rage Mode. It takes a chunk of their heart gauge down. Not that you're gonna see that, because its heart gauge is empty, but it also powers up their attacks, but they get constant recoil. So it's like a give and take, but they can't be purified if they're in Rage Mode. So it is always in your benefit to get them out, even if you think it might be a good idea. It's just don't do it. Okay, and we're gonna pack, and we're gonna Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is, of course, a priority move. Priority moves, some moves have +1 priority, some moves have +2, and I believe some moves have +4, but it means that regardless of your speed, you're just going to move first, which is really beneficial. I think I mentioned it in the first episode, but this game does have the addition of the Fairy type, which beyond just being like cool, is deeply useful. Why is it useful? Because Fairy's a sick as hell type. So yeah, we're gonna go here, we're gonna heal, and then we're gonna go find Egan. I know where he is, I just wanted to like accomplish chores first. I had chores to do. And then hopefully we can actually get some cool shadow Pokemon today, because we don't have any yet. You know what, that's not fair. Meryl, Meryl with huge power is good. Huge power Meryl is quite useful. So obviously the house we need to go to is the big one with a tree growing out of it. Or it's been carved out of a tree, I don't know. Okay, old lady voice. Oh, what a darling trainer you are. I'm Bella. Did you want something of me? Oh, Egan, you say. You've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps V? Yeah. That's just as I thought. You are V. I've been expecting you. We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify a shadow Pokemon. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm. Shouting, this calls my services or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. There he is. Bella, dear, I've got everything ready. We're ready for our visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh, hello, dear. Our guest V has just arrived. Oh, so you're V. We've been waiting. I'm Egan. And apparently Egan is played by Sean Connery. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. I'll just lean into it. As you know, to purify a shadow Pokemon, it must open its heart to the trainer. Well, there are several approaches. Battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Relic Forest, which is home to the Relic Stone. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. My husband is so impatient, as you've just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer. That's a long time ago. Okay. Neat. So, like I said, I think I mentioned this. Yeah, I did mention this in the first episode. This entire episode is just going to be a lot of, I think I said this in the first episode. And it will be things that I did indeed say in the first episode. If there are any voices you think that characters should have, and you can mention characters, like, whatever. I don't really consider that a spoiler, because it's an old game. If there are any characters that you have specific voices, you're like, they should have these. You must be the V that Egan was talking about. But you can just drop them in the comments. I've heard that you battle to open the hearts of shadow Pokemon. The relic is through this cave. Don't give up. And now, the best part of the game, beating up old people. Except this person who's not old. I lied. There are old people in here. Cool trainer, Gary. Why are you cool? What makes you so cool, Gary? Piece of shit. Is Gary really cool, or does he just think he's cool? Stupid Gary. Hate that guy. Okay, we're gonna Aqua Jet the Numel, and we will... We're just gonna Shadow Fang the Zigzagoon. I feel like that's the easiest. That Aqua Jet should take it right out. Oh, also, another thing about Rage Mode is they won't accept items, so you can't heal them. You only way to get them out, as far as I know, is calling them. There might be another way to get them out of Rage Mode. It's alternately been called Rage, Hyper, and Reverse Mode. I think it's Hyper Mode in Coliseum, Reverse Mode in XD, and then in this hack, they made it Rage Mode. They retranslated some stuff here. Like I said before, there's a lot of like strange names used in this, and for any non-main character, they cleaned up a lot of names in this. Why? I don't know, but it's just like, it's whatever the hacker decided. That's fine, I'm fine with it. It just definitely feels like a very different, it makes it feel very different. Like, Bella is not the name of Egan's wife in XD. It's like, I think it's like Beulah. I'm like pretty sure it is. And so they changed it to Bella because obviously it's like a more English name. So yeah, just fun facts. To open up the close heart of a shadow Pokemon, entering in battles is effective. That's why you should make the battle whenever possible. Meryl can now be purified. Cool. We definitely want Meryl to lead, because if Meryl can get 2 levels, Meryl will evolve into Azumarill. And an Azumarill is pretty damn useful to us right now. Super Trainer Jill. Okay. I don't know what makes you so super, you arrogant little jerk, but all right. Okay. Ah, crud. Okay. Intimidate's not helpful. We'll just go for the shadow moves and hope they hit and do lots of damage. That's the play. It's the early game, there's no strategy. It's just, I hope I do a lot of damage. I didn't. Rude. Meryl, no! Okay, cool, we got a critical hit. That's beneficial, I guess. Snarl shouldn't do much because we both resist it. Is rattled out of it. Activate. What does rattled do? I mean, it obviously rose its speed, but why? Let me check. What does rattled do? Speeds up when scared. Oh, I guess snarled scared it? Okay, weird. I'm gonna switch in Amity and just use hyper voice. You also can't nickname shadow Pokemon. You get to nickname them when you unshadow them. So. Sorry, I don't know how much commentary I'm gonna have today. I want to have commentary, but I feel tired as hell. I need to like make notes throughout the week of like things I want to talk about when I sit down to record. You know, that would be, I'm sure that would be helpful. Oh, and now Amity's special attack fell. This stupid thing, man. This stupid thing. The Snubble is killing my vibe. You feel that? The vibe? It's dead. It's this Snubble's fault. See, it's just sitting there, still alive. Little punk. Rude. Rude. The actual audacity. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Stop. Chat, I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied by this stupid puppy. No, one more Aqua Jet should do it. That was really annoying. That was not. Yeah, this is why Intimidate, by the way, is such a good ability. Like, you may think, oh, it lowered the attack. It doesn't do much. No, like, each stage it gets lowered is by a lot. A lot. Wasn't that a good battle? I learned something from it, too. I don't care. I don't care what you learned. Oh, we don't have any, we don't have a lot of healing items on hand. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's put you in and look in. Door to the turret is nearly open. Good, good. Well, let this old woman come to prepare for Pokemon. There we go, now I get to beat up the old people. She's gonna be on the thumbnail of the video. No, probably not. Like, could you imagine? It wouldn't be a good thumbnail. It would just make me laugh. And the thing is, just because it would make me laugh doesn't mean it's a good thumbnail. I think the first one was a good thumbnail because it got a lot. Ooh, Super Fang. That is actually helpful. Super Fang is really interesting because it does half. No matter what, it does half of whatever health you have left. So, especially if you're in a situation where you can't hit them super duper hard. It's what you, oh, that pin missile's gonna hit like a truck. Cool. That's great. I should have bought healing items before this. I didn't. I should have. Rude. Spitting little bits of fire at me? How dare you, the audacity. I love saying the word audacity. It's such a fun word. I use it. I potentially use it far too often. I also realized I just sent in something else at this Cacnea can pin missile. I'm not a smart man. No, Meryl! No! Please! I'm screaming. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, alright. No, wait, hold up. Oh no. I need to figure out if there's another way to get them out of hyper mode. Hyper mode. Pokemon. Come on. Okay, it's reverse mode in XD, not rage mode. Okay. Oh, Pokemon may be purified even when in reverse mode. Okay. Effects of hyper mode. Items cannot be used in the Pokemon. Okay. What does reverse mode do? Better figure this out. It's very important. Effects of reverse mode. During every turn, it will deal damage to itself. Item cannot be reviewed. Ending reverse mode. Okay. So you can use a scent on it. You can like massage it with a scent. But it's ready to be purified anyway, so. Ooh, lava cookies. Nice. Okay. Is Poochyena like ready? Poochyena's fainted anyway. We should go back and heal. I mean, like, I know we only have like 2 battles left, but we should go back and heal. The gauntlet of the old folks is, you know, tough. We'll pick up some items too, I think, while we're at it. But no, I'm really glad to be back at work, I think. I work in a school, which I don't remember if I mentioned, but it's just, I don't know, I like it. It's fun. I enjoy the job. I enjoy the day-to-day of it all, I guess, which is nice. Yeah. I'm very happy to be there. All right. What have you got for, actually, first of all, hold up. Okay, sell. What do I not need? I don't need this nugget. I really don't. I'm not gonna hack in money. I could, but I won't. Okay, potion, we'll go with super potions. That's fine. How many honey? I can get 20, so I'll get 10. And I shouldn't need any status healers right now. I just need some HP healers. My Pokemon don't die. Because we don't want that. This place is so, I don't know. What I love about this game is just like the environmental stuff of it. Like, look at this Pokemon Center. It's got moss growing on it. It's got a Pokeball carved out of wood. But if you go and compare that to a Pokemon Center, ones in different towns, they look totally different. And I love that they're all like products of their environment. All right, let's beat this old dude up. At times, an ordinary old man, at others, a plain senior citizen. My true identity, the legendary trainer. Egan beat me, but only him. I'm Tim. Oh, fucking Tim. Holy shit. Oh, you couldn't have given him a name that wasn't Tim? Fun old man. That sounds unsettling. I need an adult. Meryl's still in hyper mode, which we gotta deal with. That's gonna be a whole thing. You Shadow, we'll just call you. We'll get you out of that. And then we'll bite the Abra. Which should do fine, because Abras have really low defense. Which, this should be fine. Psybeam, oh no. Oh shit, that hit like real hard. Help. I need an adult. Oh man, okay. That bite should do good. Good, it did. It should do good. And it did do good, in fact. Which is nice. As useful as it is to like have shadow moves, which are like, they're effective against everything. I also freaking hate shadow moves, and I'll be so glad when this is purified. I don't have to use them anymore, and I can also teach it good moves. Like Ice Punch. Teaching Little Ice Punch will be very, very helpful to everyone. We'll go with the Aqua Jet. It won't do much damage, but it will definitively finish off the Orre. Okay, cool. So I think the Poochyena is about ready to be purified, and as soon as we see a shadow Pokemon appear again, it's a sad world we live in. Here's also something that may hasten how quickly shadow Pokemon open their hearts to you. The Colin case, which is what lets me buy sense later. We're just gonna run in circles a little bit. The heart gauge for Pokemon is like tied to steps. I don't know if it's like an amount per step or whatever. I don't know what the exact like values of it or whatever are, but it's tied to steps. Welcome. Sean Connery's here. Your shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent, and here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and has stayed with me ever since. Go, Pikachu! Off we go to our first battle in 5 years. Let's keep things tight. So I wanted to say, I was meant to say this at the beginning of the video, but my brain is a fried little bean. Thank you guys for the positive response to the first video. It got way more views than I thought it would. I think we're like near 100 now, which is really, really cool. I didn't think it was gonna get that many. Especially for the channel's first video in like 3 years. So I really wanted to. You bitch. You bastard. You little fucker. I'm gonna kill your family. You see this shit? This PG from fake out, goddamn motherfucker? God damn it. Motherfucking Mark Zuckerberg. No, it really just like it was very nice to see that, like, hey, we hadn't even uploaded in 3 years, but this still, you know, came and did, you know, good numbers. We're just gonna keep using the helping hand hyper voice strategy. It's the most valid strategy I have right now, and it will deal the most significant damage to him. Because the thing is, it's so much higher level than anything else I've got that no amount of other moves are going to hit as hard as that. Especially considering Amity is like a good strong special attacker. Chip grew to level 15, good for Chip. We defeated Egan. Okay, we purify some Pokemon now. Which is actually going to make the thumbnail for the video because I'm not putting an old lady on the thumbnail. I would like to put Pokemon on the thumbnails, or interesting looking characters. My goodness, it was a white-hot experience, our battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Pika Pika. Now let's see how your shadow Pokemon is doing. This Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. Done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run laps. Do some fucking laps. Because Poochyena is so close. We're gonna open Meryl's first though. Because Meryl is like the one that's actually gonna stay for a while. It's not gonna be my water Pokemon the whole game. I'm probably gonna switch it. But it's gonna be my water Pokemon for a while. So as you probably noticed, shadow Pokemon don't level up, but they do hold on to all the experience that they get from battling, which is really cool. Ooh, play rough, let's go! Seriously, I got 805 XP, and then leveled up to level 17. which means the rare candy I have will get it to an Azumarill, which would be great. Meryl obtained a ribbon. Would like to get a nickname? Yes. Yes, it's a little mouse, but it's going to turn into a rabbit. What's a good name for a rabbit? It's, all the things I can think of are like Peter Cottontail. His tail's not even cotton. It's just got a big floaty device. I could name it Floaty, but I feel like that's a stupid name. We'll name it Leah. Like that. I don't know. I think that's a nice name for her. That seems cute, right? Well done. That Pokemon has finally returned to its former shelf. For the time being, we should return to my house. No, I have others to purify! Stop! I didn't consent. This is a cause for celebration. You've successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Agate up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said that it was for completing an entirely new purifying system his friend thought up. I wonder why the kidnappers have made off with Professor Crane. Must be worrisome for you too. About that abduction, dear. Didn't you need to mention what Vander saw? Yes, that's right. I need to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by... Oh, sorry, I thought I was switching back to the wife. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle, which is a place of training for trainers. Vander claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert where few people dare to tread. Sounds intriguing, yes? Mount Battle is to the northeast. Be sure to visit it. Okay, well, we're gonna go... If you may have your PGA number. We gave the PDA number to Tegan. Fine, if I hear of anything, I'll contact you. Okay, great. PGA can now be purified. So let's actually go get our other two Pokemon purified, learn some new moves, and I think that's gonna be it for the episode. Because we're approaching that 45-minute mark pretty rapidly, and I'm trying to keep them around. I'm trying to keep them like between 45 minutes to an hour. I feel like longer than that, and YouTube is going to be like, no, people are going to lose interest. And that's rude. Not if you guys lose interest, that's not rude. Oh, I'm also going to give the rare candy to Leah, because we want an Azumarill. Which would be great. Like, it's gonna... An Azumarill with huge power is super useful. And I'm gonna make sure it has huge power. Look at it, it's a little rabbit. She's so cute. And I'm gonna teach her Ice Punch, which will be also very useful. Okay, we're going to purify Poochyena, which I'm going to name... I don't know. Name for a little black dog. Shadow? It feels like a boy's name. Also feels like bullying because it was a shadow Pokemon. Psychic Fangs! Holy shit, that cooks! Yeah, we're gonna name it... Kai. We're going for little short punchy names here. I don't know. I just go with whatever the vibe is for me. And now the Tailo, which is also great. This is just, it's good. I like how many really good moves you get in this. I can't start editing movesets though until we get to Mount Battle. Which is why we're probably going to go to Mount Battle today. Because once I have access to the move relearner, it's a lot easier to do moveset editing. What's bird, 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 bird. Hawk. Because it's a bird. I know it's a swallow, but hawk. I don't know. That just sounds fun. Okay. Just want to confirm what their abilities are. Sap Sipper. Yeah, see, Sap Sipper doesn't help me. Sap Sipper is fundamentally fucking useless. So here's the thing. If its other ability is Huge Power, that's great. Because Huge Power just boosts attack, which is awesome. Sap Sipper boosts attack, but only if it's hit by a grass type move. And I'm not going to sit around and wait for it to get hit by a grass type move. There's no point. Okay, so last things we gotta do. Grab a couple new moves from that move tutor lady, which is very helpful for us that she exists and she's around. You head to Mount Battle and see what the move relearner costs. I don't remember if it costs Poke Coupons or money. Anyways, you wish your Pokemon knew. I mean, yeah, I wish they knew, like... Okay, Ice Punch for Azumarill is gonna be really crucial. So Play Rough, Aqua Jet, Sing, and Charm. Sing is nice, because you can put other Pokemon to sleep. Which I like. Snarl. Can Espeon learn Snarl? No. Chip can and Kai can, but they are not special attackers. And no one else can learn any of the other punches. So Ice Punch is the only one we're gonna learn now. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this woman unlocks more moves as you progress through the game. That is how it worked in, again, like the original version. But I don't know if that was a change that was carried over to this, or if you just get them all from the beginning, because you do get the elemental punches, which are pretty powerful. Very useful. Welcome to Mount Battle. Such a beautiful place. We're not gonna go like all the way inside though. Don't worry. We're gonna save that for next episode. That's your hook. Okay, hold up. So I gave this. Their dad's British, and their brother sounds like this. Mother says, well, didn't we meet at Gayton Port? Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained this status, but now, I've taken to questioning my motive for gaining power, and questioning my style choices. I wear this fucking robe and giant sunglasses. I wonder what I'm fighting for. I ponder if I am putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path. Well, I just came here to have a nice time, but you made it weird. Okay, another item box. I love the item boxes in this game. I love the fact that they pop open. TMO 8. Hey, I love. Look, man, I will never complain about free TMs. Power up punch. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's also going on Leah. Oh shit. Okay, now we're getting rid of Sing. I mean, sleep is useful, but this, if we can get huge power on this thing through edits, it makes it into a really effective sweeper. Okay, welcome to Mount Battle. Like I said, the only thing I really care about here is... Okay, so the Pokemon... The Poke... Move Relearner does require Poke Coupons, which sucks. Oh shit, I can learn relearn Shadow Ball? It's fucking useful. Basically, okay, so here's the thing, and you guys might disagree with this, but I'm gonna explain my thought process here and why I'm gonna do this. Shadow Sneak, nice. I'm gonna explain my thought process here and why I'm gonna do this. Oh, okay, well, shut up. Prize list. Okay, hold up. I'll explain this. Ability Capsule, Assault Vest, Choice Band, Choice Scarf, Choice Specs, EV Light, Expert Belt, Firestone. A lot of really useful items here. Okay. Poke Coupons pretty much hold the key to supremely useful things in this game. And the only way to get them is through extensive grinding and mount battle, some of which I'm going to do on screen, some of which I'm going to do off screen. However, because this is a Generation 3 game, if I edit the game, it's still considered to be Generation 3 rather than Generation like 7 or whatever. So I can't hold over. So like here, I'll show you. For example, like let's say Leah, right? Who has Play Rough. Play Rough doesn't exist in Gen 3, so the software doesn't know what to do with it when I put it in. But I want obviously to keep Play Rough. So what might happen is if I change a move or something, it could alter the move and be like, I don't know what the fuck this is, so I'm gonna go talk to him to relearn it, which I'm completely fine with. So what I may do is I may give myself some Poke coupons just to like help myself out with that. I'm fine with cheating. Let me know in the comments how much cheating you guys are fine with. That's the question today. How much cheating are you guys fine with? Anyways, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to save, and I'm probably going to record another episode today. Also going forward, I want to put this series on a Tuesday and Friday release schedule, which basically allows me to record 2 episodes on a Saturday, or 2 episodes, or 1 on a Saturday, 1 on a Sunday, or 2 on a Friday night or something, and then edit them and schedule them out for release over the next week. So that is the current plan, is 2 episodes a week. So please enjoy that. Also, if you like this, join my Discord, subscribe to the Controller Cult, check out my stuff, Froggy stuff, and Zoom stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that the episode was just a lot of like wandering around, but we have some new team members, or we have upgraded team members, and I think that's great. So I'm gonna go and have lunch and record another episode, and you guys are gonna see me on Friday. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Come play with us. Bye.